Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to the Arizona Coyotes live fantasy draft live fantasy draft franchise mode series here on the channel. Episode number 14, moving into the 2028 year number 5 postseason. Coming off of a 58-win season, we are back-to-back President's Trophy winners, looking to avoid last year's fate, losing in round number 1, and we want to go for a second cup in 3 years. So thanks for joining us on this hopefully long journey ahead. If you're joining after we've already gone live, you can hop out at that 5-minute mark. But until then, we'll start welcoming everybody in. Jenzy McKenzie, welcome to the stream for episode number 14 of the We Are Not Leaving franchise mode on NHL 24. As we're getting closer to wrapping up this series with the Coyotes, what a season it was with this Coyotes squad that lost in the first round last year after winning 56 games. Now this year we win 58 games, and we have our fingers crossed. Hobbsy, welcome to the stream. Welcome on this Monday night. We had, it's a little streak now of uploads every second day. Hope you guys have been enjoying. We had Islanders on Saturday. Now we have Coyotes on Monday. We'll have Expos on Wednesday. Islanders on Thursday. So that'll be a back-to-backer. There you go. Enjoy. Nice little stretch of videos for all of you content hounds out there. Just doing my side of things here. Actually, I'll pull up the numbers of the stats on the season. 112 points from Zach Benson. Wasn't as Austin Matthews-centric this season, as Matthews actually finished third in team scoring. Still 100-point season. But Mikko Rantanen's 57 goals. Wu Mei's 61 goals. Sheesh, it was a season to remember. There you go. NHL 24. Language is English. Expos Wednesday. Sorry, my apologies. So it's actually let me look at the dates here. My apologies. That's the wrong date for this week. Today is the 18. Yeah, so today Monday the 18, Coyotes. Tuesday, Wednesday you have nothing. Then it's Thursday, Friday, where it's back-to-back uploads, with Thursday being the Islanders and Friday being the Expos. Thanks for catching that, Hobbsy. Sorry. So it was content every second day. Now it's going to be the next 2 days are nothing, and the 2 days after that are something. There you go. Perfect. Landon says he'll be late. No problem. Thanks for correcting me there, Hobbsy. So yeah, that's what we got to keep in mind. Get the link, put it out on the Twitter world. And that brings us to the 3-minute mark. Yeah, I'm getting better at this. I'm done by the 3-minute mark instead of having to rush too much at the 5-minute mark. There you go. So Wyatt Johnson came in. It was his first season with us as we lost Marco Kasper in the offer sheet from the Calgary Flames. We picked up Johnny Gaudreau, trying to get him his Stanley Cup, the 34-year-old. That would be a great part of this episode. And goaltending, it was one of the best simulation seasons from a goalie that I've honestly ever seen for a goalie that we've had on our team. I cannot remember the last time we had a goalie who appeared in over 60 games, had over 40 wins, and had these kinds of shutouts, save percentage, and goals against average numbers. So Dustin Wolf has been an animal, and he will be our starter. But hopefully he's not going to be cursed as he's been in the postseason. The last 2 postseasons, he has a combined 6-5 record with an .870 save percentage and 4.07 goals against average. That's kind of what I'm expecting to see tonight. But if that's the case, hopefully the scoring will balance it out. My goodness. So yeah, that's actually I'll pull up I'll leave it here because we're about to get started in 45 seconds. Yeah. As we're up to a few more viewers now. Welcome, everybody. Johnny Gaudreau, since he came here to Arizona, what did he do with the Coyotes here? Johnny Gaudreau, 9 points in 23 games for Johnny Hockey. Playing only 846 per night, so yeah, it's a very talented team. It's a very crowded, talented team, so it was tough to squeeze in Johnny Gaudreau. But we found some time for him, and we have him on this 4th line, trying to get him his Stanley Cup. That would be a great way to not end the series, but as we're getting towards the end of the series, would be a great way to kind of cap the second half of things-ish off. And that's going to be just about the 5-minute mark here. All right, perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 14 of our live fantasy draft franchise mode series on NHL 24 with the Arizona Coyotes, the We're Not Leaving franchise mode. A 58 win season in year number 5 for us. Last year we won 56 games, won the President's Trophy and lost in round 1. This year, 58 wins, another President's Trophy, doing so in back-to-back years now. Scoring 4.18 goals for per game. We're the highest goals for per game in the league. We're the lowest, tied for the lowest goals against per game in the league. Addy, welcome to the stream. Best power play in the league at 30.1%. And one of the better penalty kills at 81.9. Actually, yeah, like the top 10 of penalty kill at 81.9. So it's been an incredible season. The Ducks in last place in the NHL with the best penalty kill. That's odd. I can help in this. No problem, Addy. So Zach Benson led the team in points this season, 112 points from the young 22-year-old. I'm so happy we have him on his contract. Sheesh. It's going to be very expensive soon, though. But yeah, Zach Benson, 19 goals and 93 assists. Mikko Rantanen, 57 goals and 101 points for his third season now in Arizona. Yes, he's gotten better goal scoring wise every season. 49, 51, 57 from Mikko Rantanen. And Austin Matthews, the captain, 100 points from him. Second line now, Wu Mei. Data, one of your kids. Yes, it's great to have my children showing up to my place of work. Bring your kid to work day, exactly. Wu Mei, 61 goals. Welcome, Doug. You remember that this series has 25 created players in it. Or is it 26 created players in it? Perfect. 3-4 months? Awesome, Addy. Awesome. The next 3 or 4... Sorry. So 26 created players in this franchise mode from the raffle winners, from those of you who have donated to the channel through Stream or through PayPal, link in the description. Wu Mei, one of those created players. Mr. Brian Michalak created Wu Mei. We acquired her from the Florida Panthers, and she has been just a one-woman wrecking ball. 88 points and 61 goals from the Japanese phenom this season. Wu Mei, Slim Shady, another created player, 74 points for his career best. Very good season from Mr. Shady, plus 40. Wyatt Johnson, we picked him up from the Carolina Hurricanes as Marco Kasper went to Sky. I mean, yes, you broke your leg again. Your third broken leg in the last 2 weeks. Wyatt Johnson, 73 points from him. The ice time has not been great. I wish I could give him a little bit more, but he is getting more than he got in Carolina, which is good. It's just that we're so stacked offensively, it's hard to find more ice time. Broke the hand now. Sky, whatever you're doing, you got to stop. So Marco Kasper, we lost him to the Flames in the offer sheet over the offseason. We acquired Wyatt Johnston. I can't wait to see at the end of this episode where our first-round pick will be, as the Flames finished, I believe, 5th lowest in the NHL, and we got their 1st and 3rd for signing Marco Kasper. So Wyatt Johnston, 73-point season in his first year here in Arizona. Bushnevich, he's been consistently close to about point per game. Bit of a down year-ish for him, but still, I'll take 72 points, no problem. Johnny Gaudreau, we picked up Johnny Hockey in the last one. It's our last chance in the franchise mode in the history of Data 782, unless we go for a retro series one day, to get Johnny Gaudreau Stanley Cup. 34 years of age. We acquired him from the Ducks, 9 points in 23 games, playing 4th line minutes plus some power play. So Gaudreau, he's got to have that passion in him, and I'm sure it's there, and the team's going to want to do it for him. Adam Boqvist, 44 points on plus 35 from him. Connor Geeky's sophomore season, first year within the top 9, he had 41 points. Welcome, Mighty Joe. Beckett Seneca's rookie season, 41 points as well. Jordan Zume in his now sophomore season, sophomore season. Not much more ice time, but 40-point season from Zume with the low elite potential. I like to see that. Simon Nemec, 38 plus 30. Byram, 30 points in 55 games as he was injured with a plus 21. Yeah. Tyler Madden, channel legend, 29 points. Anders Lee, we picked him up around the deadline as well, and he scored, playing 8 minutes per night, scored 7 points in 23 games as a plus 2. So Anders Lee, some depth, veteran leadership for us there. Petrovsky, 10 points in 61 games. Tuzolino with 10 points in 64 games, our 5th round pick in 2024. Bichelle, 9 points plus 26. Ryan Johnson, 4 points plus 13 in 33 games. Our goaltending, it might be one of the best goaltending seasons over the course of an entire, not performances, but over the entirety of a season from Dustin Wolf that we've seen in a very long time. 47, 13, and 5 was Dustin Wolf with 8 shutouts, a .918 save percentage, and 2.48 goals against average this season. What are you doing, Sky? That every stream you've broken your hand, foot, and leg all at once. Former Islanders captain, yes. You have 3 legs that you've broken now? I didn't know you were like an octopus. Vitek Vanacek, 11, 3, and 1 in relief. 1 shutout, .913 save percentage, and 2.96 goals against average. While Scott Ratzlaff, yeah, he'll pretty much stay as third goalie moving forward. But Dustin Wolf, man, his playoff record has been so disgusting I can barely utter the numbers. Through 11 appearances over the last 2 years, he has an .870 save percentage. Yeah, exactly. Selling chocolate to the guy whose bones are made of glass, and every day that's this guy. 4.4 goals against average last year as we lost in round 1. 4.07 over the last 2 years. .870 save percentage as well. So Dustin Wolf, please, we got to see those regular season numbers spill into the postseason. I'm not hopeful, but we got to hope. And there you go. That was the season that was, ladies and gentlemen, for year number 5, our second President's Trophy. And we'll be trying for our second Stanley Cup in 3 years and our second of our 5-year series so far. So here we go, moving into round 1 of year 5. We're facing the Vancouver Canucks, who are 42-38-2 on the year. Let's check out their lineup moving into this first round matchup. We lost the Blackhawks last year. The Canucks were yet to face, correct? Yeah, we've never faced the Canucks in our short experience so far. So in Vancouver, in this fantasy draft universe, Warren Fogle, 86 overall in the first line. Robert Thomas, 90 overall, centering that first line. And Billy Palin, the medium franchise, second overall pick, there on that first line right wing with the 5-star defense. How about that? Billy Palin, what did he do this year? 49 points? Okay. Rob Thomas, Warren Fogle. Second line, Brandon Hagel, who I fleeced Addy for. Trouble with Tribbles, who's one of the creative players from DICE, 40-point season with 159 penalty minutes for the grinder with 5-star defense, 5-star physical, but the 2-star senses and all that. 5-star CS, quite a player makeup. Philip Zadina on that right wing of the second line, Third line, Ryan Strome, Morgan Geeky, and Edward Saleh. And on the fourth line, Formenton, who would be in prison by now, Brock Nelson, and Brad Marchand in Vancouver. On defense, it's Minchikov with Pesci on the top pair, Liljegren and Broberg on the second, and then Molendyk with Roman Josi, 37 years of age now, on the third pair. Starting goaltender, it's Aiden Hill at an 86, backed up by Joseph Wall at an 82, and Michael Rasmussen is their healthy scratch as an 81 overall. All right, so not much else to say from that, ladies and gentlemen. We can just check the comments from the last one. But aside from that, I think we're ready to roll into this postseason. I've been very excited for it. Ever since we finished last episode with the 58 wins, I've been looking forward to seeing if we can at least get out of round number 1. Let me just pull up the comments from the last one. There it is. Steven had a comment in the last one. Yes. So Steven in the last one said, "Hi Data, thank you for another special episode. All things of our concerns we spoke about after the last couple episodes turned out pretty well for us. Number 1, goaltenders finally performing. We hope that it will continue until June. Number 2, the Casper trade and me wishing for Calgary being beaten badly this season went pretty well on top of the regular season. Let me try and read that again. The Casper trade went well, and then me wishing for Calgary to be beaten badly this season also was a success. Perfect top 5 pick, hopefully. We failed to beat them in one of our games, but it would not have changed anything as the next team had 4 less points. And when I think about Casper, he has his cup, so I understand that he cares about money, which is all right. He also wanted to represent Austria in the World Championships because they could be relegated, and they would definitely miss one of their very few NHL players and highest draft picks. There you go. No problem, Mighty Joe. Says, but who's the starter going? Dustin Wolf. Definitely Dustin Wolf, the starter, going into this one. Number 3, the good news from the last episode, according to Steven. It was really impressive how our crippled D performed between October and December, especially with Byermouth and I think it was Nemec out, could it be? That was really something that I loved. And number 4, perfect, we got Johnny Gaudreau. If the thing happens in this next episode, let's give him the captaincy before the game. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, because we would all hate to see him being EA'd from hoisting, as there is always just a couple of guys available after the captain, just saying. I cannot wait for another episode, and let's keep our fingers crossed. Go Data, go Coyotes. Thank you, Steven. So yes, let's keep that in mind. If we do go all the way, we'll want to get Johnny Gaudreau the C on his chest. All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, round 1, year 5 postseason 2028. For your President's Trophy winning Coyotes. We said we're not leaving, and we've proven to the league that we deserve a team here in Arizona. Let's go all the way and show them 2 cups in 3 years, and it all starts here. Game 1, round 1. First period, 2-0 Coyotes early, as Wyatt Johnson scores his first playoff goal as a Coyote just 43 seconds in, and then Wu Mei picking up from her 61-goal season. 2-0 Coyotes after 20, shots 13-3. Second period, 3-2 now. Zadina scores on the power play. Benson puts us back up by 2, but then Billy Palin on the power play again. That's 2 power play goals against for the Vancouver for us, as Vancouver scores 2 goals on the power play. We're up by 1, outshooting Vancouver 21-16. But just a 1-goal lead now into the final 20 minutes with this home ice advantage. I wouldn't mind a top 6 goal, a little Austin Matthews, a little Mikko Rantanen, a couple of 50-plus goal scores. Thank you, Anders Lee, down on the fourth line. There's that veteran leadership coming through. Anders Lee with the poise and the experience. 4-2 Coyotes. He wants his first cup as well. And that will be enough as we take Game 1. Shots end pretty even, actually exactly even, 31-31. And we take Game 1 by a score of 4-2. Johnson a goal and an assist. Dustin Wolf gets 29 saves for the win, and Benson with 1 goal as well. That's true, Aiden Hill, the former Coyote in net. Yes, it is. There you go here at Mullet Arena. All right, so we'll take that Game 1 victory and keep on cruising into Game 2. Let's keep it rolling. No need to stop after a lovely victory. I want to see more top 6 scoring, though. Power play to start the game. First period, 2-1 Coyotes. Wu Mei on the power play. But Zadina on the power play again. But then power play Austin Matthews. So all 3 of our goals against through 4 periods, have been power play goals by the Coyotes, by the Canucks. We have not allowed any even strength goals yet. We have 2 power play goals in this one as well. Outshot 12-9 after 20. Second period, and it's 3-2, goal apiece. Both even strength. There you go. Rob Thomas ties it. But then Beckett Seneca, first career playoff goal, and it's 3-2 Coyotes. Shots are still tied at 22. Lots of even shot numbers. And then there's Wu Mei with her second. Let's go for Wu Mei, who was a postseason monster 2 years ago in our cup run as well. 4-2 Coyotes thanks to Wu Mei, and Pavel Buchnevich likely puts it away. And Wu Mei completes the hat trick. 6-2 Coyotes. Can we get the extra point here? Power play opportunity. That's killed off. Goal scoring queen. Yes, Addy. Warren Fogle gets 1 more past Dustin Wolf, but that'll be all she wrote for the 2 home games as we win 6-3 the final. Wu Mei MVP. Yes, shots end 35-29, and we win 6-3. Mei with 3 goals and 2 assists. Wyatt Johnson 3 assists, and Pavel Buchnevich with a goal and an assist. Let's go. I love that. Absolutely. Moving on to Rogers Arena now for Game 3. I just want to see Wu Mei's numbers in our cup run a couple of years ago. Wu Mei, cup run a couple of years ago. Let me remind me of those numbers, Wu. Wu Mei, 18 goals and 36 points. 36 points in 27 games 2 years ago. But then last year, 2 points, -6. So thankfully already 6 points and a +5 through 2 games. Wu Mei really making up for last season's lackluster offense. Beautiful. All right, Game 3 here at Rogers Arena with a 2-0 series lead. Here we go. First period, 1-0. Wu Mei again! Whew, cup run for me surviving in 24 hours. Oh, that's 24 hours plus of airtime? Oh, Hattie, relax. We got to do it for you. Been trying to catch a Chell stream for a while now. How's it hanging, Data? Thank you, Ryan. Glad you could make it in. And with the lead that we have right now, it's hanging pretty well, but let's not squander it. Glad you could make it in, Ryan. Wu Mei with her 5th goal in 7 periods as we're up 1-0 after 20. Second period, 2-1. Warren Fogle on the power play. Then Austin Matthews puts us back ahead. The captain leading by example. Shots are 26-21 in our favor. It's tight here. Vancouver power play start the period. We kill it off. But then Philip Zadina scores the even strength to tie it 2-2. Power play Vancouver right after that. We kill it off. Let's get back into momentum in our favor. Let's go. Halfway through his 3rd period, we kill off that power play. We are tied. We have 5 minutes left here. Can we go up 3-0? Power play opportunity. That's killed off. Yeah, we're going to change the penalty kill after this game. And that's going to be in overtime. After shots are tied 34-34. We won't go into it as it's not a deciding game. Overtime action. Can we go up 3-0 or will the Canucks make it a 2-1 series? Power play Vancouver. Extended opportunity. We kill that off. That's huge. Momentum our way. Power play Coyotes. No, power play Canucks. Killed off. We're back to even strength. Yeah, get your predictions in. 5 minutes to go here in the first overtime. 3 minutes left. Will we see double overtime? 58 seconds. Yes, we will. Shots 42-40 after 80 minutes of play. It usually ends pretty quick into double overtime. Let's see. Let's recharge those batteries. Double overtime, and as always, it's quick into double overtime. Thank you, EA Simulation Voodoo. And it's going to be the Coyotes! Adam Boqvist in overtime! Shots end 44-40. And the Coyotes win 3-2 to make it a 3-0 series lead. Dustin Wolf makes 38 saves. Boqvist a goal and 2 assists, including the game winner, and Aiden Hill with 41 saves. 3-2 victory to take the 3-0 series lead. 5 goals and 7 points from Wu Mei. Down in the AHL, do we make the playoffs? We did not. 76 points from Roberto Coyle, who will be in the NHL next season. But we do not make the postseason. All right, time to change up the penalty kill. Because that has been a joke with these power play goals against. Penalty kill. Matthews and Rantanen, just maybe they're not working. Byram Shady's not working, maybe. Let's change up Byram and Shady. Let's go Byram and Nemec. With Matthews and Bushnevich. Change it up a little bit. Geeky's going to come out for... Madden's going to come out entirely, probably. Yeah, so Boqvist, Tuzolino. No, Tuzolino, Shady. And centering. Can we do Wyatt Johnston? 80 face-offs. His defense isn't really much better. Rantanen could center. 78 face-offs. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Rantanen's going to center. And then the wing here. Matthews, Bushnevich. Rantanen, Benson with the +4. 5-star defense from Benson. Okay. And on the third, it'll be Geeky, Bichelle, Boqvist with a strong winger. Maybe Johnson could play the wing. Or Wu Mei. No, 1.5-star defense. Forgot about that. Okay, Johnson could play the wing then. -1, of course. No problem. But Geeky better face-off, so he'll go there. Let's try. I know it's -1, but the first couple units I think matter a little bit more. Let's just see what happens. We can always make more changes. But through the first 3 games, what's our penalty kill like? Penalty kill is 66.7%. We've allowed 4 power play goals on 12 opportunities. So we've killed off 8 out of 12 power plays. Second worst penalty kill in the postseason, tied for second worst. So we'll change up the penalty kills. And now I have a chance to try and sweep the Canucks here at Rogers Arena in Game 4 of Round 1. Here we go. First period, 2-1 Coyotes. Wu Mei on the power play. Slim Shady puts us up 2-0, I should say. Then Formenta makes it a 1-goal game. Shots 15-8. Wu Mei with another! Woo! Mei makes it 3-1. Second period ends 3-1. Shots are 30-16, almost double in our favor. We're up by 2, and Wu Mei makes it 4-1! Who is this woman? Wu Mei! And Zach Benson, then Rob Thomas at 6-2 Coyotes with 15 minutes to go. Wu Mei with another hat-trick. Oh, man, yes, get the brooms out in this one. Canucks power play, but we allow a power play goal. I don't want to see that. 3 goals on 20-some shots. Although, yeah, we scored 6, but I'm not really content with the defense here. As we win 6-3 to complete the sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, shots end 45-23. Wu Mei first start with... it wasn't a hat trick. It was a 4-goal night from Wu Mei. 4 assists from the captain and a goal and 2 assists from Slim Shady. Wow. 6-3 the final, ladies and gentlemen. Wu Mei with 9 goals and 11 points in 4 games. And we take round 1. I know, Doug. Yeah, I know. All right, let's break out. And then Caleb coming with the $9.99. Great timing. It's been a while. Eels. Thank you. Thank you very much, Caleb. Let me go ahead and add a couple entries for you in the created player raffle. Give me a moment. Caleb had, because they carry over. Caleb had 7. Now you got 9. Thank you, Caleb. Yeah, insane, Vassy. Insane. Glad you could make it in. That's Data 72 Hall of Fame kind of stuff. So we beat the Canucks in 4. I'm going to update my little sheet here. That is our first sweep in this franchise mode so far. So through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 series that we've been in so far, that is our first victory by sweep. That's crazy to think about. That's our first victory by sweep. There you go. 4 games over the Canucks. No, thank you, Caleb. Let's check out the points through round 1. It's not just Wu Mei we got to check out here. So through round 1, Wu Mei 9 goals and 11 points. Sheesh. Austin Matthews with 7, Benson with 6, Johnson with 6, Bushnevich and Shady with 5. So that's 6 point per game plus players. Boqvist 3, and all A goal and 2 assists. Yeah, all 3 of those points came in one game. Shooting at 40.9%. 9 goals on 22 shots. Unreal. Byram, 3 points. Seneca with a couple. Rantanen. It's Mikko Rantanen. How does he have only 2 assists? That's really odd. He's taken the second most shots on the team. That's very odd. So Rantanen's got to wake up a little bit. I would promote Wu Mei, but I don't know. I don't want to mess with a good thing. Geeky, 2 points. Lee with that 1 goal. Nothing for Johnny Gaudreau, but that's all right. What's his ice time right now? 8:54. Is he playing power play? I have to check that. Nemec, no points, +4. Bichelle, even +-. Dumais, +2. Madden, Tuzolino, nothing. So a lot of zeros, but that's okay when you have players like that at the top. And Dustin Wolf, 4-0. 918 save percentage, 2.3 goals against average. Thank you, Dustin. Keep it up. Yeah, can't mess with the Magic. Let's check out the power play, though. Gaudreau's getting power play time, right? I might be inclined to move around the rookies soon, but definitely not yet for even strength lines. Power play 2... No, he's not. We gave it to Seneca. Yeah. Back at Seneca. Should we put Gaudreau on the power play over Seneca? Maybe that would help Rantanen, another playmaker there? I wouldn't mind that. For the playoffs, we could do that. Yeah, Wu needs some support. So Johnny Gaudreau will play second unit power play to boost the ice time a little bit. Plus, I think his production is good for the sim. He's a good simulation kind of guy. So there we go. Let's start advancing the days. Let's rest very well now. We have lots of time to rest after that big sweep. Let's definitely take our time to rest, moving into the month of May. Whoa, the Blackhawks were up 3-0 over the Kings, and the Kings have forced Game 7. Who are we going to face in round 2? It's the Blues, okay. But the Blackhawks survived. All right, so we're facing the St. Louis... No, what? The second best team in the NHL! How do we have to play each other? The 2 best teams in the league. Oh, because we're both in the Central Division. Oh, no. The 2 best teams in the league are facing off in the second round. 1 and 2 in wins. 1 and 3 in goals for. 1 and 2 in goals against, or tied at 1, I should say. Power play, 1 and 4 in power play. That's the NHL playoff format for you. There you go. And penalty kill, we were both around like top 10 for penalty kill. Oh no, we're facing the second best team in the NHL right now. The St. Louis Blues, they beat the Wild in 5 games, so they had a little bit more, maybe they're a tad more fatigued, but still. Oh, Seattle and Chicago in the other Western Series, and then Rangers versus Sabres and Lightning versus Maple Leafs. Caught up the Isles, the season stat. Did you remember if you looked at stats at the end? I have this mid-season stats only. Yes, at the end we did. We did do that. When my dad made the cameo. You'll see that at the end. Okay. Let's check out this Blues roster now. Have we played the Blues yet? No, we have not. St. Louis Blues, here we go. Brady Tkachuk, 90 overall. Brady Tkachuk, 4 points in 4 games. And in the season, only 57 points. That's odd. First line center, Gavin McKenna, who had a 60 points rookie season, 3 points in 5 games. It must be the depth. And Daniel Sprong. Like, look at this. How is this team the second best team in the league? It's the depth for sure. 86 in the first line with 2 goals in 5 games. 65-point season, okay. Let's see the second line now. Yeah, you got to check that out, Hobbsy. You got to check that out. Next Islanders will be on Thursday. William Eklund now, 5 points in 5 games. Yup, and a 71-point season. There you go. Dylan Cousins, 6 points in 5 games and a 69-point season. And Vladimir Tarasenko, 5 points in 5 games and only, 27 points but in 45 games. So the second line scoring more than the first line. Jonathan Drouin, Data 72 Hall of Famer. Jonathan Drouin, 63-point season from him. Gabe Vilardi, 1 assist, but a 58-point season. And Fabian Zetterlund, 1 assist, but, 37 points. Hey, there you go, doggy. Fourth line, Oliver Wahlstrom, 17 points in 50 games. Yeah, Tarasenko back to the Blues, good catch. Wenberg, 24 points. Yeah, the next, you're not going to want to miss the next Islanders episode. I am wheeling and I am dealing. I have it all planned out. I have 4 trades for the draft. A little sneak peek for you. There are 4 draft day trades that I have planned out. Chris Kreider as well here in St. Louis for their veteran depth. So, yeah, it's almost more the middle 6 than the top line. Definitely that second line, but they're well-rounded. On defense, Vince Dunn, 88 overall. No points, -5 so far, but a 36-point season. Okay. Adam Fox, of course, 95 overall, 5 points in 5 games, and a 92-point season. There's a huge piece. Bob Cobb, one of the created players, the Maestro, 42 points from the Maestro, Seinfeld reference. Zach Whitecloud, 82. There you go. That's why. Kaylor Cahill, if you didn't see last episode here in Arizona, Kaylor Cahill, a defenseman who plays 16 and a half minutes of ice time per night, scored 41 goals as a defenseman, playing 16 and a half minutes per night. 41 goals, 63 points from Kaylor Cahill. I'm sorry if that was a bit of a spoiler there, Hobbsy. I'm sorry. It's a few days removed now, so sometimes the details start coming out. Yeah, one of the created players, Kaylor Cahill. Hold up. Yep. Let that sink in. 24 power play goals as well. Let that sink in. 3 points so far in the postseason, and Eric Brandstrom on his left. Goaltending, it is Carter Hart, another prisoner, at 91 overall. 895 save percentage. You got to beat the prisoner. Backed up by Data782 Hall of Fame nominee Hunter Jones. Scratches, Blake Coleman at 85 is injured. Zach Jones and Maverick Bork. So Blake Coleman, how long is he out for? Injury report. Thanks for your efforts there, Mighty Joe. St. Louis. Blake Coleman, pending evaluation, so no way to know. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Game 1 of round 2. The 2 best teams in NHL are facing off, and this might almost be the Stanley Cup Final right here. Let me take a little sip. And here we go. Game 1, round 2, year 5. Top 2 teams in NHL going at it. First period, 1-0 Coyotes. It's Austin Matthews leading by example, the captain, with the first goal of this series. Second period now, 4-1 Coyotes. There's Mikko Rantanen's first goal. Tkachuk on the power play gets them within 1. But then Simon Nemec with his first of the playoffs and shorthanded. And Pavel Buchnevich, that's also his first, correct? Against his former team in the real world. 55 seconds to go in the second period, and we now lead 4-1 with that last-minute goal. Shots 24-23, and we have a 3-goal lead headed into the third period of this first game. Power play opportunity for the Coyotes. That's killed off. Come on, Johnny Hockey. We want to get you in there. Yeah, some different names. We love Vume, but different names in there. Power play Blues killed off. Good. Very good. Final 5 minutes down this one with a 3-goal lead. That should be enough. Shots are even, but Dustin Wolf has a huge outing here at home at Mullet Arena. 33 saves from Dustin Wolf to get first star honors. Austin Matthews a goal and 2 assists. Simon Nemec with a goal and an assist, and we win 4-1 to take the opening match. No points from Wume in that one. Odd night for Wume, but we'll survive. All right, let's keep it rolling into Game 2. Still at Mullet Arena. Let's keep that momentum rolling for the first period. 4-2. How about that for momentum? Wume, all right, this is what we love to see. Wume scores twice. Our depth veteran Anders Lee gets a goal, and there is Johnny Hockey scoring a goal in the 2028 postseason, as he should be doing so. As he should be doing so. Johnny Gaudreau, man. Wume, even strength, Lee even strength. Daniel Sprong scores twice for the Blues in this period. May getting a couple as well. That's it. Blues are cursed to lose that goalie. I hope so. I hope so. All right, shots are 12-10 in our favor through 20. We lead by 2. Wume masterclass. Second period, Adam Fox makes it a 1-goal game. Shots are 20-15, and we lead by 1. Here we go, third period. We had all 4 goals in the first. I want to see some goal scoring. It's over 25 minutes since we've gotten our last goal. Halfway through this third period, holding on to that 1-goal lead. Power play opportunity now, killed off by the Blues. That's what we're doing for NHL 25 with Carter Hart. Final minute. Yes, we hang on tight. That was a bit of a nail biter. Shots end 33-21. We keep the Blues from getting too many shots, which of course keeps them from scoring too many goals. May scores twice. Johnny Gaudreau a goal and an assist to get second star honors, and Daniel Sprong with 2 goals for the Blues. The lone 2 goals in that first period. That 4-2 period. Yep. But we win 4-3, outscoring the Blues 8-4. In those first 2 games at home. 2-0 series lead. How do you like that over the number 2 team in the league right now? Love that. Let's keep it rolling. Wu Mei 11 goals in 6 games. Game 3 over at Enterprise Center against DeSora's Blues. Here we go. First period, 0-0 shots, 10-7 for the Coyotes through 20 minutes. Keep this train rolling. We'll be like, yeah, no need to pass when you're scoring at that type of shooting percentage. Adam Fox scores in the power play, then another from William Eklund. 2-0 Blues. Is that the first period that we're trailing in this entire postseason? Shots are 25-18 for the Blues through 40, and we are down 2-0. No, their trial. Their trial is beginning very soon. Connor Geeky brings us within 1, and then Wu Mei. Who else? Wu Mei. Who else but Wu? May in May, tying this game up at 2 with 5 minutes to go, but Dylan Cousins puts the Blues back up. But then Wyatt Johnston ties it right back. Let's go, Coyotes. Oh, no! Daniel Sprong. Oh, Daniel Sprong. With 5 seconds left. Shots end 39-29, and we lose our first game of the postseason so far. 4-3 Blues. No. Wu Mei a goal and an assist. Fox a goal and an assist. Velarde 2 assists. And we dropped that one by a score of 4-3. Yeah, we can't always expect full-on sweeps, especially against such a good team. A 54-win team's going to have a little bit of fight in them. That's a heartbreaker to lose with 5 seconds left. All right, Enterprise Center. Regroup, run it back. Game 4. Let's take a 3-1 series lead back home and end it in Arizona. Let's go, gentlemen. First period, 1-1 after 20. Zetterlund and Bowen Byram scores his first of the postseason. Second period now, 3-1 Blues. No! Sprong and Velarde, 3-on-17 past Wolf. We're down by 2. Let's go. Rantanen, Matthews, Benson, Johnston. I'm looking at you in this third period. Let's go. Even defense a little bit. Shady, Boakvist, third period action. Down by 2. Who's going to get us back in this one? 5 minutes in, nothing. Power play. Blues. Killed off good. Halfway through the third period, still nothing. Getting our shots on net, but we can't break through the criminal. Power play. Blues. Killed off. Final couple minutes. Minute 57. And the Blues hang on for the 3-1 victory. Just like that. Just like that. It's a 2-2 series. Should we make some changes to the even strength? Hey, Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. Oh, boy. Good evening, my man. Good evening, my man, back at you. Zume, no points, even plus minus in 8 games. Yeah, so Zume is going to move down. Let's have Gaudreau move up. Gaudreau, Geeky, Seneca. Lee, Madden, Zume, maybe like that. Who's our 13th forward? It's Petrovsky, yeah. Benson, 8 points, -2. Really, huh? Mikko Rantanen, 1 goal in 8 games. I don't know if I want to mess with Wu Mei, though. Maybe Johnny Gaudreau goes to the top line. Playmaking with Matthews. Do we want to touch Wu Mei? I don't know if we can. What are we thinking, AGMs? What are we thinking? I think we got to change the first line. But does that come with third liners or does it come with second liners? Because I don't know if I want to touch the second line. +5, yeah, it could be good. I don't know if I care too much about it, though, if I'm being honest. Plus minuses look pretty good here on defense. Swap May and Rantanen, says Mighty Joe. Yeah, it's possible. I don't mean to judge from the court of public opinion, but at least what I've read, because a lot of stuff is public. It's not like all under wraps. A lot of stuff has been public. At least what I've read seems pretty concrete. If I was a lawyer, I'd say Absolutely. Alleged. But I'm not, and neither am I saying it's a guarantee either. But from what has been published, it seems pretty obvious. And if it ends that everything was whatever, a hoax, and it's proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are innocent, well then I'll be the first to apologize. But it seems pretty likely. And I don't need to really walk on eggshells because I'm not a lawyer. I can just say it as it is, in my opinion, because I'm not going to have to go on the stand, right? Maybe look at the power play. How's the power play been? Power play. Power play is 26.3%. 5 for 19. Penalty kill's gotten better. 75.9 now. I think the power play is okay. It's more the even strength, I think. Yeah, maybe May and Ranton get swapped. Let's try it, and we'll go from there. But Wu Mei, it's tough to mess with a good thing. I think that's good. So one swap in the top 6 and one swap in the bottom 6. Dustin Wolf, how you looking there? 913 save percentage. All right. This series is tied at 2. It's now a best of 3 between the top 2 teams in the NHL. Doesn't get much better than this. On the edge of your seats, leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck, and let's roll into Game 5 at Mullet Arena with a 2-2 series. Couple line changes. Let's see what they do. First period, and it's 2-0 Austin Matthews and Mikko Rantanen. Let's go. Matthews scores on the first line with his new right winger, and Rantanen, power play goal, didn't have anything to do with the line changes, but at least he's woken up. That's just his second goal of this postseason so far. There we go. Second period, 3-0, and it's Wu Mei up on that top line. Let's go. Shots are 28-20 through 40, and we lead 3-0. Let's go. Third period, let's hang on tight, and I wouldn't mind seeing one more. There's Jonathan Drouin, Data 782 Hall of Famer, making it a 2-goal game. Power play Blues, and Eklund, just like that, makes it a 1-goal game. And thank you, Gabe Velarde, as our power play continues to collapse, choking a 3-0 lead, and this game is now tied at 3. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. Final minute here. 16 seconds. All right, and we're off to overtime. I'm going to go in for this one. Shots end 36-33 for the Blues. We choke it in the third period, allowing 3 goals within 4 minutes. 2 power play goals. The penalty kill keeps getting uglier. What happened here? Of course. Thank you, Rantanen and Nemec. All right, let's hop into this one. It's going to look ugly, but it's a major game. This is where we need that like if you haven't already. Leave it. We need it, and get your OT predictions in as well. We are just about to drop the puck here in overtime. Overtime at Mullet Arena. A goal. Whoever scores next puts their team up 3-2 and 1 win away from the Western Conference Final. Shady. May. Sorry, hold on. I gotta bump up my sliders. Sliders. The patch, I'm not sure, because this is still NHL 24, remember? Kairu OT winner or Jank. Thanks. Thank you, Griffin. Let's get those sliders up. There we go. All right, here we go. Don't skate back into your own net. Thank you. Matthews, out of our zone, please. Out of our zone, please. Shady, thank you. Up to Benson. Oh, wait, that's in. Here comes Zach Benson with space. Little move, little backhand. All right, blocker to side. Adam Fox across to Vince Dunn. Dunn also back in St. Louis with Tarasenko. Sprong broken up by May. Very nice. Wu, don't skate all the way back. Wu May up to Slim Shady. Here we go. Shady dumps that in. Let's go. Establish a presence, boys. Let's go. We need a big goal here. Adam Fox behind his own net, off the boards, and now up to Daniel Sprong. Sprong poked away by Nemec. Sprong saws it in the neutral zone. It squeaks into Coyotes territory, but now it's taken out by Shady. Slim Shady with lots of ice. Gives over to Benson, the playmaker. Shielding the puck. Moving into the corner. In front! Redirected. Nice save there from Carter Hart. Fox over to Dunn. Breakaway for Sprong out of nowhere! Sprong coming in. How does a breakaway like that happen? A choke from 3-0! 3-0, and we choke it 4-3. Up 2 games to nothing. We're now down 3 games to 2.
How'd you like to play with him? Hey, James, I know that my stats certainly
Wolf, any further out of your crease, buddy? Classic forehand backhand. With the goalie spreading himself like that. It doesn't make sense how the goalie spreads himself. Where was the defense here? There you go. Thank you, Griffin. You got it. But where is the defense? But what are you doing, Shady? First, where's Nemec? But Shady, for some reason, allows him to get behind and... What? Where's the defense? Any further out of your crease there, buddy? Oh, my goodness. Now we gotta win back-to-back. After we won 6 games in a row. We lose 3 in a row after winning 6 in a row. Awesome. You gotta watch out for you Habs when they get sprung IRL. Montreal native coming soon. Yeah, coming soon, Griffin. Slim's a cone. Tell me about it. I actually have a buddy who played with Sprung in the queue. Wow. Hold on. Sorry, something's bothering me here. Sorry, I had a little something bothering me there. Okay. From up 2 games to nothing and up 3-0 in the game, we lose 4-3 and we're now down 3 games to 2. He is, yeah, he's Dutch, but he was raised in Montreal. Or I don't know if he was fully raised, but as a teenager, I know he played in Montreal. Or at least in Quebec, I suppose. Dustin Wolf regressing to Dustin Cub. Do we change anything about this lineup? I don't know. It's the penalty kill for sure, but the 4-on-4 line, yeah, the even strength line, sorry. Benson, -1. Matthews, +2. May, 11 goals. Maybe swapping Bushnevich and Benson. Benson, Johnston, and Rantanen? What was your buddy's impression of Sprung? My friend's girlfriend got a big old smooch from Speedy Joe Valeno back when he was in the queue. Well, Joe Valeno actually went to the elementary school, like, that's 3 minutes from my house. I have a lot of friends who, maybe not were friends, but they knew of him and they were, like, around him in elementary school. And for Daniel Sprung, I don't think my buddy really liked... I don't know if it was that he didn't like him or didn't like his dad. I think his dad was, like, the coach. Could it be? Maybe not in the queue, but before... I forget what exactly... I have to ask him again. It's been, like, 4 or 5 years since my friend told me. But I don't think he or the teammates were huge fans of Sprung / Sprung's dad. Okay, so we'll try that for the top 6. Goudreau, Geeky, Seneca. Where's the goal scoring? Let's try Anders Lee up here. Goudreau, Geeky, Lee, Zume, Seneca, Madden on the 4th line. Defense, 1 goal from Shady. That's it. Let's try Shady Byron. We've seen them together before. Nemec, Bokvist, Tuzolino, Bichelle can stay. And Wolf, Mr. 910 save percentage now. He'll stay as well. I think that's it for the even strength. This will be our even strength lineup. And the penalty kill has been a joke. The defense is fine. Let's try Benson instead. It was Rantanen, it was Bushnevich. Now we'll try Matthews and Benson. Second, we'll go Rantanen and Bushnevich. Swap Tuzolino for Bichelle, maybe. And then third pair, Johnson, Geeky, Tuzolino, Bokvist. I guess we try that. Unless could Anders Lee go on penalty kill? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put Lee over Geeky, actually. And what's ours? We'll put, maybe Lee at center. No. Johnson at center. Yeah, Johnson center. Johnson and Lee on the penalty kill. Instead. Alright. Little swap to the penalty kill. And this is it. After winning 6 in a row, we've lost 3 in a row. And need to win 2 in a row if we're going to face Seattle in the Western Conference Final. Here we go. Game 6, round 2. For the top 2 teams in the NHL, comes down to this. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, leave a like if you haven't already, and let's get this party started. First period, 1-0 Blues, Gabe Velarde. Where's the scoring? Don't tell me the scoring's going to dry up now. Second period. I'm going to let it run. No! Dylan Cousins! Thank you, Austin. We might have to hop in early. Austin Matthews, the captain, with a big goal we needed the most. Halfway through this game, we're down by 1. Power play, Blues, so help me. We kill off that power play. Good. Stop taking penalties, and we don't have to worry about that. Final minute. All right. Third period. Shots are 26-19 for the Blues. If we win this game, swap the coaches around? What do you mean? Like we bump the head coach to the associate coach? Oh, because of the special teams? Is that what you're saying, Griffin? Third period, down by 1. We might have to hop into this game early. Power play Coyotes early in the third, killed off by the Blues. Power play St. Louis. Oh my goodness, Drouin. Power play goal. This penalty kill. No. I have to hop in again. All right, there you go. That's it. So, President's Trophy last year, losing round 1. President's Trophy this year, losing round 2. After winning 6 straight games, we're going to lose 4 straight games. Make it make sense! Down by 2 with 7.5 minutes to go. If anything's going to change it, it's the slow sim. Sorry, the in-game sim. If anything will change, but we could just get scored on twice right here. There you go. Let him walk in and shoot. No problem. I know, it's not that we lose to the second-round team, it's the second-ranked team. It's that we lose 4 straight, and that our 100-plus point scorers can't score. One-timer. There you go. Wolf makes a save. Thank you. That's the problem. McDavid leading the NHL in hits, really. Brady Tkachuk just tied him. Rantanen on the dot. Loses that one. Cahill, the point. Fox, that shot going wide, blocked by his own teammate. Anyways, Boakfist, Rantanen fighting in the corner. Boakfist comes away with it. Skates in front of his own net. Smart giveaway as well. There you go, Boakfist. Smart. Cahill, McKenna, Fox, Tkachuk. McKenna scores. Thank you, Adam Boakfist. Another giveaway. Skate all the way back to your own goalie. There you go. Let's turn the sliders up if that'll do anything. I'll pull the goalie soon as well. Wume just stopped scoring as well. I'm not going to blame Wume, but, you know. Good cycling play. Why can't the user team get that? Never, 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 never. Oops. Johnny Gaudreau, we gotta do it for Johnny next year. Oh, skates, here we go. Pulling the goalie. And send him back. There you go. Skate Boakfist. You disgrace. Let's go. There you go. Fancy little move. Can you shoot? No. Just do all that work, then give it away. Like SpongeBob with Plankton with the ice cream. Let him have it. You can have it. There you go. Line change. Terrible timing. Who cares? Fish out. There you go. Away. Austin Matthews. 2-0. Matthews scores to Wume. There's one. There is one. Wu Mei, thank you. On a 2-0, we can score a goal. That's one. 14th goal of the playoffs for Wu Mei. What a disgusting play that was. That's one. Down by 2 with 5:45 to go. Tarasenko in the corner. There you go. Get it back right here, St. Louis. Fox. Wolf makes the save. That's it. Everyone skate away. Don't go to the net. Don't go to the crease. Skate away. We need a heartbreaker. We need a heartbreaker. Defensive zone draw for Connor Geekie with Goudreau and Lee on the wings. Loses that one. Fox, Dunn, broken up by Lee. There you go, but Dunn still has it. Down low, Coleman. How come every shot results in the goalie in that sprawled position, sitting on the ice with his legs in a V? Just a normal shot! You could have saved it by staying in the position that you were already in. But you chose to sprawl yourself out, thus creating space that was not previously there when you were just normally standing in front of the shot. Let's go, Geeky. On net. At least it was on net. How did we win the cup again? We won the cup as a 45-win team. 56, 58, no good. What happened here? I wasn't looking. Sorry, I was looking at my Excel sheet. Who got the slashing? Tarasenko, hey, power play. 6-on-4 power play. There we go. Let's see a nice shorthanded empty net goal against. As we watch them skate in and don't attack. No urgency, nothing. 0-for-1 with no shots on the power play. Matthews wins it. Benson, Rantanen, May. There you go, on net at least. Oh, man. Get the puck, let's go! And we take a penalty. Thanks for the 12-second power play. Good job, Wu. 12-second power play, and our best scorer goes to the box after that. It's over. Already was, but... Here's Shady with some space. No, don't get a shot. Don't shoot. Yeah, couldn't even give Tarasenko back his old number. Byron Matthews. Oof! Wide of the net, of course. Shoot, Shady. There you go. Just getting shots on net a little bit. I'm gonna draw Geeky. Nope. There we go. Boakfist. Geeky! Oh, sprawling save by Hart. Always in that position. In front! Scores. There we go. Rantanen. Rantanen. Okay. Thank you. Boakfist, what a joke. 3:56 to go, down by 3. What are these animations? I know. Let's go. Bushnevich. Bokvist. What's happening? We'll score a goal, and then the empty net comes right back because they don't... They watch them skate in. Why does the... Will that ever be fixed? That they just watch the player skate in with an empty net? Makes me not want to pull the goalie. But then you don't get the advantage. And then if they don't have that, then they can't do anything. They already can't do anything. Lee. Geeky. Skate, buddy. And let him walk in and score. It can only happen so many times. You can't get lucky. It can only happen so many times that you let the guy walk in and shoot. Eventually the AI is going to find the net. Now we'll score a goal back. It'll be 7-4, then it'll go 8-4, then it'll go 8-5, then it'll go 9-5. It could go forever. Oh, nice play. A fight would be nice, yeah. Johnston, Byram, giveaway. Now let him skate in. Nice and easy. Hey, Byram did a poke check. 1 in 100. Matthews. What was that? And skate out. Don't try and keep it in. Skate out. There you go. Antonin. Benson. Shady. Glove save. 2:29 to go. Goal is pulled. Yes. Fourth line out. I'll put the first line after. See, the fourth line has a little grit to it. Down by 4. There you go, trip. There you go. Okay, I'm not gonna... I don't want to see this. Tripping penalty. Penalty kill. Down by 4. Call it. And there's the season. 6 straight wins and 4 straight losses. Oh, I would not buy it if I wasn't making videos. I probably wouldn't have played NHL since like NHL 17 or 18 if it wasn't for my videos. I probably would not have even bought it for my own personal enjoyment. If it wasn't for making videos, I wouldn't have bought it since NHL 17 or 18. Probably NHL 18 would have been my last. I make it, honestly, it's because it's a side job for me. To supplement my full-time job, I love my full-time job. It's not a very high-paying job. And this YouTube is not very high-paying either. It's a few dollars from advertisements, and then it's nice donations from all you kind viewers. But it does serve as a nice supplement to my income, which helps to pay for things like now the new house, the wedding. So not that I do it for the money at all, but I would not put the same amount of time into such a horrible game if I did not make a few dollars at least back. Like a couple $100s a year or something, I don't mind. I'm not in it for the money, but a few $100s a year is nice. Now, sorry, what was the original question? Yeah, so I think I answered the question. So, the supplemental income to my full-time work is why I keep buying the game, pretty much. As much as I enjoy the channel, I would be doing different things on the channel. If I could make the same money, which is not very much, playing a different game, then I would play a different game. But I enjoy franchise mode. The viewers enjoy it. We just hate the game, but not the mode. I don't know. Hard to put into words. I know, but people watch it, and people enjoy it, and people are commenting and enjoying the series, and so am I. Even though I hate the game, I enjoy the series, I enjoy the community. And for the small income that comes in, it helps to pay for little things like my house insurance now that I have a house and stuff like that. Again, let me stress that it's really not a lot. I like that it makes me something, but I really don't make a lot. It's for the enjoyment more than anything, right? Vasi gets it. Like, it's nice to have something, just to say, hey, here's all your hard work, here's a dollar amount for your hard work. That's nice. But it's really not enough to change my life. It's if I stopped doing it, I would still survive. But doing it if I do it and it pays for my home insurance for the year, that's great too. I don't mean to make a big conversation on YouTube finances and stuff, but all that to say, if it was still 4 people watching per episode making me $0, I would not still be doing it. But if there's 1,000 people watching per episode and it's making me a few dollars here and there, I make, honestly, I don't mean to break it all, again, I know you didn't ask this question exactly, but I make, if you're wondering some deeper finances on YouTube, I make about $5 or so per 1,000 views. So if I make a franchise mode episode, like let's say the Islanders episode that I made, episode 1 of the Islanders has 2,000 views, it made me about $10. And over the next year, it'll probably get another 1,000 views. So in the end, it'll probably make me $15, that one video. That took me, let's say, maybe 10 hours to write the script for, record, edit, and reply the comments to. You know what I'm saying? So per hour, is it a good wage? No. But it is good ROI that it still makes me a couple dollars. And when you make a few hundred videos, it adds up. Right, but I don't think people will be watching NHL 17 franchise modes as much as NHL 25 ones. Before I built a following. I'd probably be purchasing biannual time every 3 years. Yeah, that's it, Vasi. You get what I'm saying. So if you have more questions on that, feel free to ask, but I'm sorry that I went on to a side rant. Okay, so 14 goals and 17 points in 10 games from Wu Mei. Generational stuff. Austin Matthews, 5 goals. Okay, but 15 points. No problem. Bushnevich and Johnson, both with 11 points. Fantastic. Zach Benson, Mr. 114 points, 112 points, whatever, scores 10 and a -2. Mikko Rantanen, with 57 goals and 101 points, scores 3 goals and 5 points in 10 games. 40-point pace. Byram 5+7, Shady 5+2, Boakvist 5+7, Johnny Gaudreau 4 points, -3, but that's with that last game. Carnegie 4 points, -2. Beckett Seneca, the rookie, 1 goal in 10 games, thanks for nothing. Anders Lee 2 goals, -3. Simon Nemec 2 points, +6. Madden 2 assists. Yeah, the drop off is pretty staggering there. Tuzlino 1 assist, -1. Bichelle -1. Zumé 0 points for Jordan Zumé in 10 games. That is a huge, huge mark on Jordan Zumé. I don't know about him next season, if I gotta be honest. I don't know about him next season. Especially with Roberto Coyle coming up in the AHL, that might have been the end of Jordan Zumé right there with no points in 10 games. I look forward to what the AGM comments have to say. Dustin Wolf, he did okay. That last game was a bit of a collapse, but it was not Dustin Wolf's fault. 6-3-1, 901 save percentage, 3.07 goals against. Maybe a couple games were his fault. But the overall loss was not his fault. At least he had a +1. There you go. And there you go. So the best news possible would be if we see that we have at least a top 5 pick from Calgary, if not a top 3 pick with a lottery win. A top 5 pick from Calgary, a Jordan Zumé trade plan, stuff like that, and we'll see what happens. So YouTube channel is most video uploads to YouTube, 2 million video uploads on a channel. Really? Wow. I have just over 1,000 videos. And I wasn't making money on it was 2021 or 2022 when I started making money off videos. So I was doing it for the first 500 videos or whatever. It was for nothing. That was more for fun. Now it's still for fun, but let's be honest. I have a full-time job. I'm engaged. I'm planning a wedding. It's still for fun, absolutely. But there's more time constraints on my life than there were 3-4 years ago. That being said, I'll still put out as much content as I can, as you see me doing here on the channel. So let's sim to the draft now. Let's start thinking about our off-season plan. After back-to-back President's Trophies and back-to-back losses before the Western Conference Final. And the Blues win the Cup. They beat us and they win the Cup. So that's what I said. Round 2 was the Cup Final. They go down 2-0, and then they win 4 in a row against us, and they go on to win the Cup. Salary cap up to $101 million. Here we go. Cross those fingers for the draft lottery, ladies and gentlemen. Cross those fingers for Calgary's pick. Let's go, Calgary! Yeah! Yes! Okay, we have the 2nd overall pick. Let's go! We pick at number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We pick at number 2. Oh, Washington jumps from 8 to 1. We jump from 4 to 2. And Detroit drops from 1 to 3. Anaheim's pick. Ouch, that hurts. Big pick. We'll take that. I can't remember the last time I won a draft lottery. We're going to pick at number 2. We're going to pick at number 2. All right, retired players. Who's calling it a career? Patty Kane at the age of 39, 1,532 points. Marchand, 1,200 points. Phil Kessel retires. Jonathan Toews was still around. Sagan, Zuccarello, Kadri, Carlson, Letang. Gustav Nyquist, who was in our system, he retires. And goalies, Jonathan Quick at the age of 42. Anybody else? No, just Nyquist. Brad Marchand, now a coach. Jonathan Quick, Cam Talbot, and Nazem Kadri, now scouts. Any coach retirements? Nope. Let's just make sure we know who we're taking in the top. All these guys are fully uncovered. Yeah, those top 3 guys are fully uncovered. Good. Pro scout, blah, blah, blah. And here we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the draft. Here we go. All right, so first things first, progress reports. After year number 5, where do we sit overall-wise? Rantanen 96, Matthews 96, Benson 91. Slim Shady up to a 91 overall with medium franchise potential now. Woo! We'll check out the awards in just a moment. Wow, the physical went way up on Slim Shady. Dustin Wolf up to a 90 overall. Wu Mei up to an 89. Bushnemich 88. Nemec 88. Johnson up to an 86. Boquist up to an 86. Seneca up to an 85. That's huge for Beckett Seneca, who we're not very happy with, but that's really big for him. The shooting's way up too. Yes, there's, if you look here on the channel, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated I did a walkthrough before the hard drive burnt on the PS4. I did a walkthrough for that game on PS4, and my Nicktoons Globs of Doom. Yeah, there it is. Look at my PlayStation 2 games on my shelf. Globs of Doom on the PS2. Yes, I do have that. So Seneca's shooting going up was very much needed. That's great. Defense up a little bit. Nice. Skating, physical. Very good. Very good. Zume is at an 84, but I'm not happy about Zume. Tuzlino 82. Goudreau down to an 81. That's okay. Geeky up to an 81. Madden up to an 81. Hector Chimera. Yeah, so Chimera and Coyle joining the team is going to mean Zume out. Johnson. Coyle up to an 80. Roberto Coyle. Yeah, I feel you, Gen Z. Sometimes I feel like that too. And in the system. Let's see. Brophy had big growth. Cornet, Nick Keaton, Bruce, Roulette, Griffin. Stephen Griffin's going to make the team soon, possibly. Luso Shaw, Lee down to a 78, he'll walk. Valiquette, who we got from the Blackhawks, yep. Pascal Valiquette, 56-point season in 54 games with Rimouski. Voinov up to a 76, yeah. Very good from Vyacheslav Voinov, our future starter. Okay, good. Wild card here, but do you play The Sims? No, I've never played The Sims. You know what, actually, Desora likes The Sims, but I've never played The Sims myself. You want to see some Sims on the channel here? Desora would like that. It's funny that you asked, but no, I've never done The Sims. Yes, we'll have to. Speaking of Desora, we'll have to figure out what we do for the Christmas episodes when she comes at Christmas time. That'll be fun. Okay, so there's the progress reports. Next up, let's look at the awards. Yeah, the awards. Data and Desora play The Sims. Sign me up, says Hobbsy. So the Blues win the cup. Actually, sorry, I keep jumping around. Playoff tree first. So the Blues, after beating us in 6, beat the Kraken in 6, and the Maple Leafs in 7. Wow. All right. So the Blues win the cup. Coyotes President's Trophy in back-to-back years. There you go. McDavid wins the Art Ross and the Hart. James Norris to Adam Fox. Lady Bing to Zach Benson. Congrats to Zach Benson. Calder to Billy Palin. Conn Smythe to Adam Fox. Vezina to Dustin Wolf. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Jennings as well, as he should win. Andrew Peak, Bill Masterton. Jack Adams to the coach of the Canucks. Selke to Jack Hughes. Lindsay to McDavid. And Maurice Richard to Jaden Pittis. Down in the AHL. Roberto Coyle wins the equivalent of the Art Ross. Get a Switch fund on the go, so we can have Data plays Mario Party. So Coyle wins the equivalent of the Art Ross and the Hart. Awesome. As well as the Calder. Big year for Coyle. There's Darcy Fraudster. Darcy Kemper. So some nice awards for Roberto Coyle, who will be joining us in the NHL next season. So next we want to look at the contracts. When we think about our forwards for next season, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't think are going to change. Third line, Seneca on the left, probably Hector Chimera on the right, and I'd probably give Roberto Coyle the center of the third line. As fourth line center would probably be Geeky. King Turby, welcome to the stream. You missed us sweep round 1, and then go up 2-0 in round 2, and lose 4 games in a row after that. And King Turby sends the extremely generous donation to lift our spirits. I'll be late to the stream. Give him you know what. Thank you, King Turby. We did give them that. But we fell apart in the end, unfortunately. That's what killed us. It was a lot of good things. Wu Mei. If no one else, Wu Mei deserved that donation. But sadly, that's about it. Thank you very kindly, my friend. So very generous. Goes such a long... This is what I'm talking about with the income. YouTube doesn't pay close to what King Turby gives, but King Turby is literally helping to keep the lights on. Oh, sorry, King Turby. Did you send it 10 minutes? I only looked because I saw you in the stream. I did get it 15 minutes ago. I'm sorry. I should have seen that 15 minutes ago. I'm sorry about that, King Turby, but I'm glad I saw it before it was too late. Hey, we weigh about the same there, King Turby. So I'm thinking the fourth line is probably Goudreau, Geeky, and fill in the blank. I think there is a boost for winning awards. So when we look at Chimera, Hector Chimera, he was a pick from the Lightning. Yeah, second round pick of the Lightning. He'll play third line right wing with Seneca and Coyle, I think. Roberto Coyle now at an 80 overall, our 11th overall pick in 2026. But whoever we draft might be someone who wants to make our lineup right away as well. So that's going to be tight. That's going to be tight. So Zumei's definitely out. He's at an 84 overall now. Zumei has good trade value, so he'll definitely be out, but he has good trade value. Do we make a trade in the top 6? I don't know. I love these contracts. I don't know if there's anything I really want to touch in the top 6. Meanwhile, on defense, Byram, Shady, Nemec, Boqvist. Maybe, I don't know, do you trade Boqvist? Shady, Byram stays at pair 1. Nemec, maybe we trade Boqvist for like a really good second pair who would be a first LD on another team? Then Tuzlino stays on, or does Tuzlino get second pair time now? It's tough, we have a lot of good trade value. And goaltending, Dustin Wolf sticks around. Almost to Tennessee, wrapping this trip up 3 months on the road. It's getting tiring. I can imagine. I hope that the content on the channel, whether it's been live stream or not, I hope that it's been able to keep you entertained a little bit, King Turby. I hope that it's been the soundtrack of your trip. Happy to hear. And who has an expiring contract? Like Madden. Do we extend Madden? We probably don't have the money to extend Madden. No, probably not. Or the roster spots. Probably not. So that's the contract situation. Now here's the big moment, the draft board. So we pick at first, so we pick second. Yes. Then the late second, which is going to be in the 50s, late 50s or so. Yeah. Okay. So after our pick at number 2, we don't pick again until the end of the second round. Now, in the draft class, going number 1 will be a franchise player. Tristan Moen, medium franchise power forward going first. 8+ shooting, 6'4", medium elite, 40 goals, 107 points in 65 games. Oh my goodness. But second overall, it's going to come down to these players, the other medium elites. Andre's been heard around America. I love that, Turby. Love that. It's going to come down to Wade Estrada, Maximus Manlow, Edgar Geisbers, and Amrit McGinnis. So at number 2, our scouts have him at number 3, but at central scouting number 2 is Wade Estrada. Wade Estrada, A+ puck skills, NHL-ready playmaker similar to Patrick Kane, who had 38 goals and 92 points in 70 games in the C- WHL. Wade Estrada. Maximus Manlow is a right wing, left wing. Maximus Manlow is a centerman, 17-year-old medium lead centerman, a sniper who's NHL-ready, A+ shooting, 38 goals, 95 points in 68 games, and the scouts have him at 2. I might lean Maximus Manlow. On defense, Edgar Geisbers, 6'4", medium elite defensive defenseman who's NHL ready. And at 5, Amrit McGinnis, medium elite, two-way forward, who's also NHL ready. So either we take probably Manlow, or we try and find a trade to go up for Tristan Moen. But either way, this is a player who's going to be joining our top 9 forward core. And if we want... Already we would be demoting Connor Geekie to the 4th line. If we want Coyle and Chimera up, maybe Chimera can't play top 9 yet. Maybe the 4th line is Geekie, Chimera, and Goudreau, plus power play time. Go big, says Jones. What we're going to do right now, to end off the episode, is check if those picks are on the block. I'll go into the draft, but save the file first, just to check if the pick is on the block. So go... Sorry. Not quite Johnny Superman trading Ron McDonough for the 12th overall pick, winning the draft lottery, and drafting a franchise player, but I'll take it. The potential UFAs who might be out here for free agency, if you're curious about that. So looking at the forwards first... Stone, Sprong, of course, Fogle, Tavares, Joseph Crosby at the age of 40. Stevenson, Fabry, Mantha, Strome, Teravainen, Barbashev, Chinnikov, Farabee, Sharon Govich for the 85 overall plus players. On defense, Werenski, Chikrin, Miller, Shea, Siegenthaler for all players who are 84 overall and up. And goalies, Dostal 85 and then 84 and down after that. Not a ton in free agency, nor do we have a lot of money really. So I'm going to exit and save the file. Then I'll go back in and open the draft. Maybe we can leave him unsigned for a year like what Buffalo did with Owen Power. Also a possibility. True. Also a possibility. So this will end off the episode here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think there's anything else to look at, so this will be the last screen we see. Is the coaching staff okay? Do we keep our head coach? Probably. Contracts we looked at. Okay. So looking at the draft, would the first overall pick be up for grabs? They did win the draft lottery from 8 to 1. No, but the third overall pick is up for grabs. Okay, so if we wanted to trade up for pick number 1, it's probably unlikely. We can try just for fun, because this doesn't count. So if I gave you the second overall pick and Zumé, would that do anything? Can we check our players' trade value? Yes, here they are. And I'll even show you the trade blocks while we're here. So that's our player trade value. Even there's Kulemin who's coming up the set. I forgot about Kulemin. Artem Kulemin, second round pick. He's up to a 74 overall. Trade Slim Shady? Tempting. So here are the trade values. Shady has a lot of trade value. We do have Griffin joining the team soon as well. If I give you the first and Zumé, what would you say to that? Aren't where you need to be? Because they know it's a franchise player. The game knows it's a franchise player. I'd have to throw in like a Sakura. And they have more than 50 players. Actually, let me take a player that you want to trade. There you go. How about this? Quite close to fair value. This might go through with a third added to it. So keep in mind, if we want the first overall pick, we have to trade Zumé, Sakura, and a third. Is that it? Yes. So that's what it would cost to trade up for the franchise winger instead of taking the medium elite center. But do we even really want to do that? I'm not going to draft them to show you their overalls. I think that would be too cheese. But do we want the medium franchise 17-year-old power forward who's 6'4", or the medium elite sniper who's 17 years old and 6'1"? So the trade is not a big problem. I would do the trade. But the question is, do we really want Moen over Manlow? I think the answer is probably yes, but maybe not a slam dunk yet. Let's really think through it. Because we already have strong long-term wings in Benson. How long-term are we talking? Like Rantanen and Bushnevich, they're going to get old eventually. And Maximus is a great name, though. Maximus doing it. We don't need the franchise guy. We can trade Zumé for other pieces. That's also true, but we don't need much else. That's the thing. We could trade Zumé for all kind, like, I don't know, prospects, but we have a lot in our... probably if anything we need is prospects. I know we don't need the franchise guy. But a 6'4" power forward with A+, all those stuff. We'll think about it. And yeah, and the franchise is always guaranteed growth as well. And the gem. I'll let the AGMs think about it in the comments. What I'll do to end off the episode now is look at the trade blocks around the NHL. And we'll call it an episode. What would we realistically be trading Zume for? More picks? Probably for prospects. Let's see who we could possibly trade for. Rantanen for Moen, then pick Manlow. Get 1 and 3? I don't know if that makes sense as back-to-back President's Trophy winners. Plus, Rantanen is a huge part of our offense, right? Yeah, you're right. Medium-elite and franchise could sometimes be the same. No, I don't want to do that, Turby. I don't want to cheese it too much. We got to go off of what we think. So, if we were to trade Zume for something else, what could that be? Let's look at the trade blocks. So, here's Anaheim. Yes, Boston. Maybe I should sort by trade. I won't. Yeah, okay, trade value. If there's prospects, that's what we care about more. Calgary, Carolina, Skinner, Thomas. Okay. Chicago, Colorado, Columbus. There's some prospects here in Columbus. We could get a couple of them for Zume probably. Sweeney and Poirier, let's say, for example. But I don't want to jam up the system too much either. Dallas, Detroit, Edmonton, Florida. The aforementioned Joe Veleno's there. LA Kings, Tanner Howe. Minnesota Wild. This guy's 71-18. Montreal Canadiens, Lander. Magnus Lander. 78 medium top 6. And Timo Huhtinen, 6th overall pick in 2027. 77-19. A bit odd simulation numbers, though. Devils, Islanders, Rangers, Senators, Flyers, Penguins, Sharks, Kraken, yeah, Carter Yakimchuk, but 78-22. Blues, Lightning, Maple Leafs, Canucks, Golden Knights, Capitals, and Jets. So, you know, if I trade Zume for something else, I'm not sure there's that much else out there that really spoke to me there. But they're the trade blocks around the league. Okay? So that does it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll end the episode there, and then once the stream ends, I'm going to close my PlayStation, basically, so that nothing saves on the file. But that about does it. So thank you for watching. An upsetting, I don't know, who won the Cup? The Blues won the Cup. A disappointing postseason run, as we lost to the eventual Stanley Cup champions there. The first overall pick trade is possible. Let me know in the comments down below, here on YouTube or over in the Discord server, link in the description, what do you think we should do for the next Coyotes stream, which will not be next Monday, it'll be next Tuesday. So a week and 1 day from today, in 8 days, next Tuesday, we'll be live with the Coyotes for the 2028 draft and off season, where we'll pick either at 1 or 2, but there's going to be a big player coming our way. So thanks for watching. Thank you for the very generous donations. Looking forward to reading your thoughts in the next one. Of course, leave a like if you haven't already, and subscribe to be aware of all of our uploads for the Islanders, the Coyotes, all of our series here on the channel. It's a great community, and it's that much greater with you as a part of it. So we'd love to have you join here on YouTube or even in the Discord. Much love, everybody. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the start of your week. Stay active, stay hydrated, and we'll talk soon. We're not leaving here in Arizona. 5 years, 1 cup, 2 President's Trophies, but the job's not done yet. Let's run it back in 2029 and also get Johnny Gaudreau that Stanley Cup. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.